This podcast is sponsored by Jobs and Pods, the audio job board. Visit jobsandpods.com to listen to job openings from top employers across the U.S. Log on, listen, and apply at jobsandpods.com. Welcome to Secrets of the Job Hunt, everyone. This is the podcast edition. I'm your host, Chris Russell. This is the weekly job search roundup for the week ending August 18th. How you guys doing today? I am podcasting to you from lovely Cape Cod, where I'm on vacation. Everyone's out of the house now, so I can have a little quiet time and get this podcast laid down. So there's a new TV show called Paycheck Showdown that's out. It aired last Wednesday on the Learning Channel. I happened to catch it as I was flipping through the channels, and definitely got my attention. So it has two career coaches who help a job seeker accomplish something. So in the first case, the first episode was about salary negotiation. The description of the episode says, 9 months into his job as a line cook in New York, Mike, who's 22 years old, I think, feels he's undervalued and deserves a raise. With the help from our expert hosts, Mike prepares himself to take on his boss at the Paycheck Showdown. I guess it's a pilot, so the ratings will determine if it continues to air. But from what I saw, it gave actionable, practical advice for job hunting, asking for a raise, and really presenting yourself in front of your boss. One of the coaches is an image coach, basically. So it's pretty good stuff. I hope it survives. It's nice to see a down and dirty show about job hunting in general, and this is really good. So check it out, Paycheck Showdown on the Learning Channel. All right, next up on my list, collegegrad.com, the number one entry-level site, has some results of a new survey, which you college kids may find interesting. Which is more important to entry-level employers, the college you graduated from, or your GPA, or even your major? Well, according to the survey results, the answer might surprise you. The criteria that employers ranked as most important are as follows. Number one, the student's major, 42%. So that's a pretty big percentage. Number two, the student's interviewing skills, 25%. So again, the presentation skills you have and your communication skills, particularly the interpersonal ones, are key. Number three was internships or experience, which was 16%, and then a bunch of others followed, 10% and less. Students' GPA, get this, was only 1%, came in number 7. So I've always said that college is more about getting through it. Just being able to finish college is an accomplishment on its own, and that's really what employers are looking for if you can finish something. So there you go. Okay, another survey for you. Sending a thank you note. Let's see here. Your mother told you to do it, and now a new survey shows she's right. Sending a thank you note not only displays impeccable manners, but also may give job hopefuls an edge over other applicants. While nearly 9 out of 10 executives polled said sending a thank you note following an interview can boost the job seeker's chances, they also estimate that half of applicants fail to do so. The good news is more candidates are following up post-interview today than 5 years ago. 88% of executives said they consider a post-interview thank you note influential when evaluating candidates. Executives were also asked, how do you prefer to receive thank you messages from candidates following interviews? Obviously, email was there, and half of them said handwritten notes. So they said 52% said handwritten notes. Email was 44%. So I always recommend a handwritten note if you can do it, if you have the time. Definitely, gets noticed more. All right, moving on. We got several new job board related news in the sites in the news this week. Career Builder launched a new site aimed at career changers. CareerPath.com features a free assessment test of 36 questions about skills, abilities, personal values, and interests. The results are linked to competencies necessary to particular fields of work. So if you're thinking about making a change in your career, that site may help you determine what to do. So definitely check that out if you're considering changing careers. Again, it's CareerPath.com. I discovered a new career site called Alumwire, which focuses on job searching for college grads and young alumni. It's alumwire.com, ALUM-wire.com. It's similar to what a site like Jobster offers, for example. There's a lot of social networking involved, job seeker and employer videos, and a cool multimedia job search experience. So it's got a very Web 2.0 kind of feel to it. You'll need a college email address to join, and check it out, alumwire.com. Next up, the digital dirt trail just got a little longer. There's a new people search engine called Spock.com that's out. It's open to all, although it's still in beta. It has a lot of still little quirks and bugs to work out. I was able to find myself in their database when I did a search on Chris Russell. I was the second one in the list via my LinkedIn profile, which they had indexed. So I logged in and updated my page. What's cool about it is that you can tag yourself with various keywords. I also like the fact that they allow you to add variations of your name. So I added CM Russell to my name since my book Ultimate Jobbing Secrets was published with under that name as well. So I couldn't add my picture for some reason, and those are a few of the little quirks that the site had. I wasn't that impressed by it, but again, today's job search is all about being found online. And, this new search engine may help. It's said that almost 30% of the searches on Google are people searches, which I thought was an interesting stat. So definitely check that out. It makes sense that a search engine dedicated to that niche would be useful. So definitely check it out. Spock.com. Okay. HireAHero.com is out, and it's not your average job board, as you probably can tell from the name. In the military, focus, discipline, and leadership under fire and under pressure are life-saving currency. But back home, many servicemen and women who want to cash in on that experience and the promise of a brighter future are coming up shortchanged, according to the CBS article. They're not getting their equal portion of the American dream, says Dan Caulfield, a Gulf War veteran and successful internet entrepreneur. So Caulfield invested $500,000 of his own money to start a nonprofit organization called Hire a Hero. It's an online network of people that helps service members find quality jobs. More than 600 businesses are plugged in. Historically, the unemployment rate among young vets has been consistently higher than non-veterans. In 2005, among veterans ages 20 to 24 years, that rate was nearly twice as high of veterans opposed to non-veterans. So it's nice to see a job war with a good cause come around. I love companies who hire veterans. To me, people from the military make excellent workers, and so definitely check it out. HireAHero.com. All right, here, Career Builder's got some more stuff in the news. Their test of video resumes is a first by a major job board. Launching in late June with a little bit of fanfare, Career Builder is the first major job board in the U.S. to offer video resumes. Now, not even 2 months later, there are more than 1,000 videos online. We see this as another facet of recruiting, said Richard Castellini, Vice President of Consumer Marketing for Career Builder. The conversations that we've had with recruiters are that this is an additional information source. Career Builder considers the service a public beta launch, and it's studying how candidates and recruiters use video resumes before it promotes them later this fall. So that should be interesting to see how that plays out. Again, the jury's still out on video resumes. They're nice if they're done correctly, but most of the ones I've seen are horrible and add nothing to the job search experience. So, well, anyway, that's going to do it for this edition of the Weekly Job Search Roundup. Stay tuned to secretsofthejobhunt.com for more interesting career topics. My blog is over 600 pages of career advice, so be sure to give it a read. Also, by the way, I was on TV this week. I was on the local Fox 61 News at 10 station. So if you go to fox61.com, look for a segment called Rick's RSS, and you can see an interview with me about blogging, stuff like that. So, again, that's fox61.com for my little television debut. And to contact me with any comments or questions, send your email to info@secretsofthejobhunt.com. Thanks for listening, everyone. Take care.